Please like my channel
and subscribe
and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is Phoenix in 1987-20 here to bring you my latest episode, and let's talk about a series. And today we're going to be doing the review of Monster Hunter Stories 2. I'm not gonna lie, this is the second Monster Hunter game I played. The first one was Monster Hunter Rise, and those graphics in that game was phenomenal. Then I played this game, and I cannot compare because this game is more of animated style versus Rise, where it's trying to get realistic style. Both games on its own look amazing. And you can't complain about none of that at all, because like I said, the games look amazing. There's a great adventure. It's a very, very colorful game, and there's so much to this game. You can spend hours and hours and hours playing this game, just trying to complete everything. And if you've played a Monster Hunter game before, you know the scenario of the game. Now the story is always different, but the scenario in this case, it was really fun. And I'm not gonna lie, because these scenarios were awesome. The story, I'm not gonna give you any, I'm trying to keep this as spoiler free as possible, but the story was very neat. It had very, very nice, good twists and turns there, and it pulled you from left to right, right to left. So I really enjoyed this story, and I kept going with the story afterwards, and I enjoyed so much. Graphically, I think this game is amazing on its own, and I just said that a few seconds ago. Story-wise, game's awesome. Graphically, again, game is awesome. Controls, once you get to understand the idea how the controls work in this game, the controls are very simple. The battle system in this game is unique and fun, and you can't go wrong with that at all. The battle system is aimed to better you, the rider, and your monster that you enjoy, that you want to be partnered with. This, and I tell you this, remind me of Pokemon Yellow, where you had, or Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, you had that Pokemon follow you. It was just your partner, and you build a nice strong bond between you and the monster. Now, saying that, this game was very fun. Now, it's rated T for teens, but some of the challenges could be very, very hard for younger children. Not saying that younger children can't play this. They may need assistance with playing this, because they may not get what the game is requiring, what puzzle they have to do. Or they may just want to run around and have fun. Either or. The game is not, again, like Pokemon, monsters don't die, they faint and they retreat. If you get your health knocked down, you faint and you retreat. Sounds very familiar to me. Monster Hunter is like Pokemon to Nintendo. Capcom and Monster Hunter go hand in hand. Pokemon and Nintendo go hand in hand. It's really, I don't know, very enjoyable this game was. The music in this game was very smoothing. and it perfectly fits every scenario of this game. You weren't playing this game, listening to music and be like, whoa, this music does not suit anybody. They mastered the music, so every scenario had a different music, but it fit perfectly. And it fit really, really good. Now in this game, there's a crap load of monsters you can get. And a crap load, like I'm saying. And now I'm going to show you a little tiny battle I have going on right now. And like I said, you can ride once you unlock ride, but depending on what monster, ride may already be unlocked. But you have to build up that little blue gauge to full max to use your ride. And you can do moves with power, speed, or technique. You can go into skills and use your skills, but when you use your skills, you'll drain your blue power thingamajiggy there, and then you'll have to build it up, and once it's full, you can use ride, or you can use your skills and keep a balance and do stronger moves. You got monsters right there, and you can go monsters, you can switch out monsters, you can make the attack, but again, if you use any of those 4 attacks there, you're going to be draining that blue stuff, and you can only switch out a monster once per turn. So know your monster, know what type of battle you're going into, and make sure you are prepared. Items are standard. How they work in this game is pretty much the same at any Monster Hunter game, any Pokemon game, anything like that. But you can only use one at a time, which is fair because you don't want to use Mega Potion, heal one guy, and turn around and heal the next guy, because it'd be unfair battling. So you got one item per turn. Now, depending on how far and where you are in this game, you can have a 3-person on your team, you, your monster, and one other guy, usually a hunter, or you can have up to 2 riders, 2 monsters on your team, but the enemy, as you can see here, challenge us. So there's 3 of their enemies versus 2 of ours. Now, depending on how strong, what level your characters are at, your monsters are at, some battles can be very won very easily. And it's a good way to get items. It's a good way to get your experience up so you can upgrade and level up. And it's a good way to, in case they do retreat, you can see their nest so you can steal their egg. Eggs are very important. Take eggs, get eggs, don't die while having an egg, and then head back to your town and go to the monster barn where this feline's taking care of them, and you can do a whole lot of different things with that. You can send them out on exhibitions, you can switch them up onto your team, and you can combine them so you can get very strong monsters using the combined mode, taking a skill from one monster and incorporating it into a different monster, and making that monster that you incorporate into a stronger monster. So me, myself, and I really enjoyed this game. And if you haven't got this game for the Nintendo Switch, I would say go get this game. You'll enjoy it, especially if you're an RPG fan. You will enjoy it. There's nothing that nobody in this game won't like. Sometimes you will have to grind, but that's an RPG thing. And sometimes you can blaze right through it. But what I'm saying is this game's awesome. The graphics are good, as you can see, because I'm recording on my TV. I'm recording from my phone on the image on my TV, and those graphics look freaking phenomenal. Controls, very easy to get used to. Story, gotta give that a pretty damn excellent mark there, because the story is really well. And the music is really fitting. So overall, I give this a 9 out of 10, guys. And I recommend this to any RPG person, any Monster Hunter person that hasn't got this game, or just people in general that haven't played this franchise. Go out, get yourself this game. Get used to this franchise because this franchise is freaking awesome. And you'll enjoy this as much as the next guy does. But until further ado, go get yourself a damn copy of this game. Drop me down a comment below. And enjoy your day. Play your Nintendo Switch. Kick back and relax and enjoy life. Until further ado, this is Phoenix198720 saying I hope you have a good morning, a good evening, a good afternoon. Peace.